Welcome aboard Moon River, this 1972 45-foot Chris Craft Commander. So guys, this boat, excluding its 2018 loop trip, has been kept in freshwater until 2020. Used seasonally by a very knowledgeable yachtsman. She does currently have insurance. I know a lot of people say, well, you can't insure older boats. This boat has insurance. It's sitting undercover through a freshwater lock system here in Port Charlotte. So really maybe a good little find for some of you guys. Under $50,000. Let's take a look. Start right here on the bottom. You can see some of the bottom paint's worn through down to the barrier coat. So that's what that gray is. It's an epoxy barrier coat. So just ready for a fresh coat of paint. A little buff and wax. But, you know, 1972, you're definitely going to need a little bit of maintenance. But I've already been on board inside and looked around, and you can tell it's been loved by somebody who knows what they're doing. And it's just like a time capsule. It's just hard to find boats of this age and era that were actually well maintained. Let's dive in. You decide for yourself. We'll take a look here. The hydraulic swim platform that's been added. It's a really nice little feature. A little rust here on the hydraulics. I'm not sure if that's working or not, but I assume so. Might just need to be brushed up there and painted. Here's a running gear. Interesting looking trim tabs. Starboard or material similar on the swim platform, and nice starboard ladder. Looks like the teak has been replaced. Moon River, hailing out of St. Louis, Missouri. All right. Now we've got teak handrails going all the way around and teak cap rail. And you can really feel the era of this boat right here in the helm. Pretty varnished teak table. A lot of nice woodwork. Great spot here to entertain guests. You're really high off the water. Good views, nice breeze. Just a beautiful little spot here. We've got a little garbage can, a little counter space for preparing sandwiches and snacks and drinks, a wash basin. And here we have our helm. Cute little nautical wooden steering wheel, Raymarine and Garmin electronics. Check out these gauges. Engine oil, transmission oil, original from the 70s. Still holding their own. It is kept covered here. We've got the captain's seat, and here's the cover for it. So the biggest thing keeping a boat alive is keeping it off, keeping the sunshine off of it. And they've done that with this boat. There's a refrigerator, little storage area. Well, the teak seems to be in pretty good shape. More storage. Yeah, really nice little spot. Let's head to port here and work our way around. You can see, I tell you what, they don't make the gel coat like they used to. Get on a brand new Carver and it'll be more chalky than this sometimes. Well, maybe not brand new, but that's some good gel coat. No doubt this thing was got some thick fiberglass laid up on it. So cool to see the different lines from decades gone by and what was in and what is out, what might be coming back in again. So what we got in here. Our lines and power cable. Yeah, you can just tell people have been using this boat and loving it, not just leaving it to float at some marina and rot away in the salt and sun. Freshwater boat up until 2018 when they did the loop, or up until 2020, except for when they did the loop in 2018. So she's a loop veteran. Don't feel any soft spots. Get your own survey done though when you make a purchase. And that's another big thing, guys. Like I said, it already has insurance, so it is hard to find insurance on an older boat like this. Yeah, here, look at this little hose bib, fresh water. We got ventilation, got our power cord hookups, and fuel. Let's head into the Flybridge next. We've got a T-catch here, so this can be closed off. And up on the bridge, the command bridge, access to the back of the electronics. That is an old school RPM gauge. First time I've ever seen one like that. That's cool. What we got hiding under here? Oh, here we go. More gauges, protected from the sun. Got an hour meter here. I don't see the hours. Little duck box here that can double as seating. And we've got chairs to be set about. But yeah, you can set a cushion there and have more seating. So plenty of space. I assume there could be a bimini somewhere hiding. If not, you could definitely put one up, obviously. Chart your course to the next destination. All the stories this boat could tell. Seas it's seen. Of course, like I said, freshwater boat mostly, so might not have seen too much seas at all. Okay, let's go inside. All right, down we go. Neat little spiral staircase. Now the boat is for sale and being stowed away for summer, so she's not exactly set up for showing. You know, like for instance, we have a dehumidifier in the sink. Definitely something you want to see when you go looking for a boat in South Florida. Keeping it dry. It feels nice and dry in here. Smells really good, as in no smell, which is what you want. Good lighting in this main salon slash galley. Headliner, like a vinyl headliner, and a kind of like a burlap material on the walls. Oh, Chris Crafts. Boy, they used to make these in Sarasota. Not sure if they still make them or not. There's your switchboard, shore power, smoke detector, generator breakers. Little vacuum cleaner closet. One thing, let me show you guys this before I forget. The little pass-through window. Keep the AC on, but you want to hand out a cold drink to El Capitan, and there you go. We got a television here, and we've got a full-size, well, a small full-size fridge covered in bumper stickers. We've got granite countertops in the galley, princess stove, microwave, ample storage, stainless wash basin, drawers, more storage, lots of drawers, decent amount of little counter here, keeping a coffee maker going. Well, let's head forward first. It's a really big space though, guys. I got these nice little cushion seats. You can see plenty of room, plenty of head space. Got our air conditioning, cruise air. Now what do we have here? These older boats got so many cool nooks and crannies in them. It's a nice little workspace area. And into the berth. I'm not sure if you'd consider this a V berth. It doesn't go all the way forward, but there's an old Chris. Nice space there. Comfortable sleeping for two and a third up top. As long as they don't fall out of bed on you. Here we've got a space for getting ready, keeping your clothes away, putting your clothes away. Nice big locker. This does close with a louvered door, give some privacy. We get a little more light if there wasn't stuff being stowed up there. That does come in on the port side. And now into the head. This is an interesting shower. Big shower. Wow. Using it for freshwater storage. These are all empty right now, but a pretty cool spot. Big shower. You can slide this shower curtain and of course have a dry head. Can we get a look? Yep, there's the anchor locker. You can see some of that, no doubt, thick GRP layup. Don't know if these have balsa coring at all. I'll try to look that up for you guys. Storage. It's American made, and I bet this thing's solid glass. Lots of storage. Nice little sink. Once again, I don't see a whole lot of water damage or anything. This looks like just some moisture here in the ventilation and escape hatch. We have our head, and yeah, that's a proper little bathroom, really. Very nice. We do have access to the engine room here. Let's see, a little sneak peek. We'll check those out in a little while. Detroit diesels. But it's nice to have that quick access. What do we have behind door number 2? More storage. Okay. Into the master. Boy, it's nice and quiet out here at the boatyard today. Storage. Into the captain's quarters. Very spacious. This looks like a king is set to the port side. Full beam. Big hanging locker here with a safe. That's nice to have when you're cruising, maybe say international waters. Keep some cash and guns on board. Here we've got a little vanity set up here for getting all prettied up. Whew, it's going to take a lot. And here we have the head. Nice stand-up shower with a seat and a beautiful, quite large vanity here. What do we got here? A heater. Oh, I think they've got that on, by golly. It's hot. We've got our head and some storage underneath here as the exhaust passes through. 2 nightstands. I didn't even notice that. I walked right into it. Nice chest of drawers here. I'm seeing that most of this boat is, you know, these are the original finishes. These boats that come down from up north are like time capsules. I mean, they just hold their look. Boy, the Florida sun and salt is just really hard on things here, guys. So when you see a boat come down from wherever, Lake Michigan or the Great Lakes, that was used seasonally, you can really tell the difference. All right, let's see if we can dig into these engines. Well, I think I'm gonna have to crawl in through here, guys. The floor, no doubt, comes out in the Salon, but it's not readily available for that. So let's jump in right here. There we go. Lights are coming on all around me. Whoo-wee. Man, look at those things. Guys, I was just on a 52 Jefferson yesterday. This is a 45. Now, that was a 1986. This is a 1972. But the power plants couldn't be more different. I mean, they were just little Perkins. Very small, taking up very little room. And this has some monster Detroit diesels. Twin Detroits 8V71N is the model. And they have, if I'm reading this correct, 1,775 hours. Might as well just call it 1776. Wow. Beasts. Look at those, man. I'd rather have those little Perkins, though. Go back and watch that video, guys. Really a cool video, 1 or 2 back, that 52 Jefferson. but man, you really get the kind of antique vibes with this one. Yeah, there's the gauges. They put a few more hours on them. 1,794. This one has 1,346. Not sure if that gauge just quit working or rebuilt or what happened, but here you got a Westerbeek generator. Engine room smells good, but it is cramped. A little bit tight. It's tight, but it's right. If you had to get in there, obviously you're going to take the Salon floorboards out. The rest of the engine room is actually not bad. You get access to our air conditioning there. But getting around those big old iron horses is going to take somebody, well, about my size. Detroit diesel. Check out this fire suppression tank. Whew. That's a big one. Another thing I noticed, it does have a fan here, ventilation fan. It's drawing air into the engine room and then blowing it out through those vents we saw on top sides. All right, let's get a continual walkthrough. All right, now for a continual walkthrough on this 1945-foot 72 Chris Craft flush deck motor yacht. Moon River is equipped with 500 gallons of fuel, 200 gallons of fresh water, and a 35-gallon holding tank. She has a 15-foot beam and a draft of 4 feet 2 inches. LOA is 45 feet, and she is a 1972. This Chris Craft 45 flush deck is the 2-stateroom model with an island queen aft and a queen Pullman forward, with a single upper bunk. She's powered by twin Detroit 8V71N with 1,775 hours and the current asking price of $49,850. If you've got a boat you'd like us to take a look at, give us a call. I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this boat and these older boats, and I will see you all guys next time in the harbor.